Welcome to episode number 2 of this Vinny J NHL 24 Be a Pro series. And today I'm continuing my Vinny J NHL 24 Be a Pro series. In this episode, I'm not sure exactly what's going to be in this episode, but it's going to be a continuation of the round robin here in the Memorial Cup. I'm on the London Knights. We're 1-0. We won our first round robin game 3-2 against the Seattle Thunderbirds in the last episode, which was the first episode of the series. The playlist, which consists of this episode and the last episode, will be in the Eye in the Sky in the top right corner right up here. And for good measure, I'll put my NHL 23 Vinny J Be a Pro playlist in the Eye in the Sky in the top right corner, along with the playlist for this series. So my Vinny J Be a Pro in NHL 23 and 24. The playlist for both of those series will be in the Eye in the Sky in the top right corner. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. But that aside, we're about to play the Blazers. We're both 1-0. The game is here on Sunday, May 28th, 2023. Obviously, there's 4 teams here in the Memorial Cup. It's a round robin, so we play each of the other 3 teams once. So we have a total of 3 games. As you can see, Ryan Del Monte has 2 points, leads our team in points. And here's the stand-ins, I guess. The Kamloops Blazers, who are about to play, are 1-0 as well, and then we're 1-0, and then the Seattle Thunderbirds and the Quebec Remparts are 0-1. So the Blazers beat the Remparts, and then the Knights beat the Thunderbirds. We beat them 3-2 in the last episode, and then the Blazers beat the Remparts 4-2. But unlike the NHL, so the NHL it's 2 points for a win, 0 for a loss, and then 1 for a overtime or shootout loss. In this round robin, or here in the Memorial Cup, it's a little different. A regulation win is 3 points, a regulation loss is 0, an overtime or shootout win is 2, and an overtime or shootout loss is 1. So, like, if you still say you win in overtime, obviously in the NHL you still get 2 points regardless of if you win in regulation, overtime, or a shootout. In the Memorial Cup, you get 3 for a regulation win and only 2 for an overtime or shootout win. So keep that in mind. So obviously the Blazers and Knights both won in regulation, therefore they're 1-0 with 3 points, and the Thunderbirds and Remparts are 0-1 with 0 points. So this is a big game right here because there's 4 teams. The 4th place team is, after the round robin, doesn't make it to the elimination round, or doesn't make it to, because obviously there's a semifinal and finals. The 4th place team doesn't make it to the elimination round, and then the 1st place team gets to bye right to the finals, and the 2nd and 3rd place teams play each other in a semifinal. The winner plays the 1st place team in the championship. So this game against the Blazers can mean a lot, it will mean a lot, because I want that number 1 seed so we can abide right to the championship. But because obviously because I want to obviously get to the NHL, obviously once the Memorial Cup's over, regardless of if we win it or not. There's the NHL entry draft, and I have to make the team. Whoever drafts me in the preseason, I have to try to make play in the preseason, and then try to make that team's roster, their open night roster, because I don't want to start in the AHL. So yeah, because of that, and because I want to actually make my NHL debut before I go back to school, this game against the Blazers, I know it does mean a lot, is going to be a 3rd period only, which means I'll sim the first 2 periods and hop into the 3rd period and play the remainder of the game. So we're going to do that. So first 2 periods simmed, and then we'll hop into the 3rd, or I'll hop into the 3rd and play the rest of the hockey game. And we're down 1-0. That ain't good. And we're down 2-1. So looks like it was 1-0, then we tied it 1-1, and then with 1:06 to go in the 2nd, the Blazers retook the lead. So we're gonna hop in here, 2-1, 3rd period. I'm on line number 1 now. I was on line number 2 in the first episode, but now I'm on line number 1. That's me on the right-hand side of your screen. So both teams have the same offense and defense, and then we have a better goalie. Settings are the same as they were in the first episode. Let's get into it. I'm not sure what we're going to do for the 3rd round robin game against Remparts. Not sure, but we'll find out. And by the way, the team that we're playing, the Blazers, are the host. The Memorial Cup's being played in Kamloops, British Columbia. So the Blazers are the host team. Here we go, third period, 2-1. As I'm at left wing now. I'm a left winner, and then my secondary position is center. So I'm number 7 at left wing, line 1. Here's Semenoff. Here's Steentoven. This team has Matthew Semenoff and Logan Steentoven. Logan Steentoven was the first-round pick for the Dallas Stars, my favorite team, in 2021. And Matthew Semenoff also was a pick by Dallas, not a first-round pick. And now here's Semenoff. Semenoff, here he comes, blocked. In on goal, they score. And it's put in our own net. As it was a little knuckler that was blocked, and Sam Dickinson put the puck in his own net. Bainter was the last one to touch it for the Blazers. Yeah, I mean, our goalie couldn't cover it, and then it kind of slid behind him, and then Sam Dickinson just put it in his own net. I mean, come on. But yeah, Matthew Semenoff was also a draft pick for the Dallas Stars. Not a first-round pick, but Matthew Semenoff and Logan Steentoven both are on the Texas Stars, the AHL affiliate of the Dallas Stars, and I actually go to Texas Stars games in Cedar Park, Texas. We're actually a season ticket holder, so I see Steentoven, and right now Steentoven is second in the AHL in points. So, and I did see before this game, I looked at the stats for the Memorial Cup for all the teams, and I saw Matthew Semenoff and Logan Steentoven were on this team. Come on, boys. We still have plenty of time. We gotta move it. Come on, move it. I have to have different line mates because it's the first line. Here's Diaco, who got destroyed on the play. And there's a delayed penalty, so we put a puck in our own net. Now there's a penalty on us. 2-minute power play for the Blazers, already up by 2. Calls interference on Diaco. But like I said, I have different line mates because I'm on the first line. I'm not with Humphrey and Del Han or whatever his name anymore. And it's 4-1. I'm not sure if it was a power play goal, but it was a goal. 14-20 of the day, we're down by 3. So this is taking a turn for the worst. I forgot if you hit the circle button, that used to be the hit button, but now it's going to the bench button. So 11:25 to go. I can't do that, or it forces you to go to the bench. So 11 minutes to go. Tied it on the ice. Okay, finally. And now here's a shot. Turn aside, rebound, they score! And it's Dickinson who put the puck in his own net earlier in the period. Puts one in the right net. His first goal of the tournament. He's a defenseman as well. Number 3, Sam Dickinson, put in the rebound past the sprawling goalie for the Blazers. And we are within 2. It's 4-2 Blazers. Just over the glove of the Blazers goalie that was sprawling around. So Dickinson actually puts the puck in the right net. Assisted by Modern and Cowan. Good move by Vinny J. This team almost is like a trap. And I tried to dump it in there, but kind of got blocked. Half a period to go. We're down by 2. We're not dead yet. We need to move the puck forward, though. Like, we can't go backward. And now DeMonte is on the ice. Here's DeMonte. DeMonte! Save. And now here's a shot by George, the defenseman. Turn aside. Here's Masters. Oh, I hit the button. Darn it. I keep forgetting that. Hopefully I did another shift, but man, I just keep forgetting that. Okay, 4:53 to go. We're short-handed for 41 seconds, and we're still down by 2. Shot it a shorty, but I can't hit circle. This team's 1 for 5 with 6 shots on the power play and a save. And now Dickinson's got it. Come on! Pass it where I can get it. Not in the where I can't get it. And now up ahead, Vinny J. Will shoot it from a long range for a rebound. But it did not go. One more rush on the power play. Yes? Okay.
Dogs are outside.
Okay.
For like 10 minutes, so.
Okay, I'll let him in soon.
Alright. Be good.
Okay. Here we go. Final seconds of the power play. Power play is over. We down a dough. We down a dough. We down a dough. Here's Humphrey. Over to this guy. Kind of got slashed in the process. Good play. It's Cowan. And Vinny J's got it. Right in front. Save. Vinny J done it back. And I got bumped off the puck. And now this shot's blocked. And I just blocked my own teammate's shot. Here's a shot turned aside by the goalie with 2:13 to go. We're still down by 2, and that could be it for me. Leave me. Well, I would watch the last 2 minutes. We're probably gonna lose though. And that's it. Final score 4-2 Blazers. Well, we're 1-1. They're 2-0, and because they're 2-0, obviously with 6 points, and we're 1-1 with 3 points. The Blazers more than likely already just clinched that #1 seed and that bye straight to the finals. But obviously we gotta we gotta make sure we actually be one of the top. We gotta make sure we're second or third place, because if we're fourth, we're out. We never got a power play. We never got a power play. They were 1 for 6 on the power play. Shots were 36-21 Blazers. And yeah, I mean, it was 2-1 coming into the period. They scored after that. There was that own goal that made it 3-1. Then they scored another goal that made it 4-1. Then we scored we scored a goal that made it 4-2, but wasn't able to score anything else. So I had no points unless I assisted on the first goal. I was suddenly on the ice for the second goal. I just came onto the ice, and then we scored like 5 seconds after we got onto the ice, or after I got onto the ice. But it's unfortunate. We just gotta see how the other game went between the Remparts and the Thunderbirds. See how that went. Obviously that's a big game for them too. Let's see. I actually did have an assist. I assisted on the first goal, which was scored in the second period when I was Simmons. So I had 1 assist, 1 point. I had a +1 for plus minus, which I was on the ice for the goal I assisted on, and then I was on the ice for the goal scored by Dickinson, and then I was on the ice when Dickinson put the puck in his own net. Had 2 hits, 4 shots on goal. Played 21 minutes and 41 seconds. So I have 1 goal and 1 assist, 2 points through 2 games. Now I have a conversation with guess who? Dickinson. So Dickinson says, "Hey, I was wondering if you wanted to join a few of us at the bowling alley." Bowling sounds like a fantastic idea, Sam. Sure. Excellent. Excited to have you on board and being a team player. Next time you call for the puck, I'll be sure to get it to you. Okay, Sam. Dickinson. Just don't put the puck in your own net, okay? How much is it? That's no problem. How much is it? No, okay? $20. Plus, we did some hot dogs and soda, and did I tell you it's all you can bowl? Sounds like I did in that super-sized soda and 4 hot dogs for dinner tonight. We should probably lay off the hot dogs and soda. Coach wouldn't like that at all. It's not going to keep us in shape for our next game. So I would get -2 endurance, +1 balance, +300 teammate, -20 for money, because if I pay for it, and then it'll be no impacts if I do the neutral. Why not? Be a team player, I guess. Sounds like I'm. Well, no, my response was the response that I already read. -20 money, +300 teammate, +1 balance, but -2 endurance. Not sure what we're going to do, if we're going to do the entirety of the third round robin game or just the third period. Depends. What I also might do is maybe I do like the second and third period only, because we're against the Remparts. They're 0-1, but by the time we play our next game, I think they'll be 1-1 or 0-2. We also got to look at the standings, because we're 1-1. So this is a 2 1-1 teams, so the Remparts must have beat the Thunderbirds. This is our last game here on Tuesday, May 30th, 2023. We gotta look at the stats. Obviously, I do have a goal and an assist. I'll take it, so. And then Dickinson also has 2 points. But yeah, we're 1-1 with 3 points. And the Blazers are obviously 2-0 with 6 points. And then the Thunderbirds are 0-2 with 0 points. So if we lose this game, just say we lose the game in regulation, we will be 1-2, and if the Thunderbirds win their game in regulation, we would both be 1-2 with 3 points, and it comes up to a tiebreaker. So this is a big game right here, and the Blazers more than likely already got that 1 seed, but now it's going to be a fight who gets second and third between 3 teams. 2 teams will go to the semifinal, one will not. And right now it's the Thunderbirds, but the Thunderbirds are playing the Blazers, so hopefully the Blazers win that game. Hopefully. So this is a big game, but obviously like I said, I do want to obviously get drafted in the NHL and then make my NHL debut before I go back to school on January 4th, which is about a week away. So I'm debating if I want to play the entirety of this game or not, because also if we do get to the semifinals, I might be playing the semifinals in this episode. Maybe. So okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sim the first period, and then I'll hop in the second period, and then play the rest of the game, or I'll sim the first 2 periods, and hop in the third period. So I'll play the second and third period, or just the third. I'm going to do that. Hopefully we don't get blown out. This might be a mistake, but I don't know. No score. Okay, so this is the second period, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna hop into the second, because I would sim the second, but I just don't want something bad to happen where they score like 4 or 5 goals and we're down 5-0. So we're technically the away team. First 2 games we were the home team, and now we're technically the road team. Although obviously all these games are being played in Kamloops, British Columbia. So the Blazers are the host team, like I said. Now we're playing the Quebec Remparts versus the London Knights. Both 1-1. It's a big game here. Especially when, obviously, it's a big deal if you win in regulation or if you just win in overtime or a shootout. Here we go, second period. Left wing, line 1. I'm on the left side. Here we go, second period. Let's go. And we lose the face-off. We're on your way, though. And there's Quebec. Here he comes. Save. Rebound. I almost put the puck in our own net because I ran the goalie. And now back the other way. I have it. Lost the puck. Now that shot is blocked, and then the puck got hit down the other way. The goalie left it for me, and I find Demento. Now up ahead. Finds Vinny J. Save. Rebound. And Del Monte can't bury it. Another shot is stopped. Rebound is stopped. And now Vinny J. shot is blocked. Got his own rebound though. Now Vinny J. solo effort to hand. Blocked. And Vinny J. Drew a penalty. It's slashing by number 9, Theo Rocci. And we're on the power play. I'm on the second power play unit, so I have the first unit out right now. And now the second unit's out about halfway through the power play. And I'm taking the face-off here, so that's on the center. 1:08 to go on the power play. And I lose the face-off. I haven't had a shot yet on the power play, and it's dumped down by Quebec. And now here's Vinny J. Shot! Turn aside! They score! Vinny J. snuck it through the goaltender! And the London Knights strike first in this pivotal round-robin game. As the shot was stopped by the goalie, or really, the shot was knocked down by the goalie as the shot hit his blocker, but he got some of the puck, but not all of it, as it hit his blocker, and then rolled behind him and rolled in. As that puck had enough momentum on it where it trickled in past the goaltender, as number 35, the Remparts goalie, got a piece of it, but not enough of it. It's a power play goal for Vinny J, and the Knights strike first in this pivotal round-robin game. That was a huge goal right there. That was a huge goal. Emphasis on huge. It was. My second goal of the round-robin. I have 2 goals and an assist. And now here's a backhander save by our goaltender number 30. 12:42 to go. And I did do my celebration. My celebration is playing my stick like a guitar. There's the 2 goalies. If we win this game, we're gonna be in the semifinal. If we lose this game, there's a possibility we could be the team that doesn't make it. And now here's a shot blocked in front. Might have been my own teammate. Might have been DeMonte. And now Vinny J trying to center it, but not broken up. Oh, I hit the button! Well, that was my bad. As we're halfway through the game, 1-0 Knights. And it's 2-0 Knights, and it's Dickinson. And I'm actually back on the ice like 15 seconds later. So now we're officially halfway through the game. It's 2-0. Dickinson scored. Here's a shot turned aside, and I put the puck in my own net. As it bounced off of Vinny J's skate and in. And it's 2-1. As it James Malesti with a one-timer from the sideboards hit the goalie and then ended up hitting my skate and/or stick and went in. As yeah, it hit my stick. Yeah, it was stopped by the goalie, then it hit my stick, and then like my goal, it trickled in by a hair, and it's 2-1. As I have a goal in the other team's net and now a goal in our net. Yeah, that was unfortunate. So now I have to 0 for, or I have actually -1 for plus minus because you don't get a +1 for plus minus if you score a power play goal. So that was unfortunate. So now I have technically a -1. It's now 2-1. My bad, guys. And now here's Diaco. I called for the pass and he threw it behind me. Now here's Diaco. And a shot turned aside. Rebound is there. Vinny J poked it away. Poked it again away. Poked it a third time and he stole it. And what a save as he flashed the leather right in front of me. And now here come the Remparts. And broken up and then an errant pass, but does go out of the zone. And somehow he went through me. And now right in front, I might have saved the goal because I was kind of out of position. Tripped him up, 6:21 to go, and I have a goal, an own goal, and now a penalty. And now the Remparts have a chance to tie it here. They do not. We're coming out, and it looks like it was a 5-on-3 power play. So I'm still in the box, but I should come out like right when the puck is dropped. And I'm out of the box. And it is no, we are short-handed because it was 5-on-3. Now it's 5-on-4. It's 5-on-4 for 80 seconds. Now up ahead. And good play. And now it's dumped. Vinny J might have a breakaway. He's onside. And I had to hold up there. Good poke. Now it's up against the boards. Tipped out of there, and they have it. Now back the other way. Dumped in. Now I should be going to the bench here, which might be a mistake. I'm not. 3:20 to go, and 40 seconds to go on the power play here. And good poke. And good poke by Vinny J. And he will clear it down the ice, and now I'll get off. So I cleared the puck. Obviously, there's no icing when you're short-handed. 3 minutes to go, and end of the second period, it's 2-1 London, as all 3 goals in the stand were scored in the second. 2 by London, 1 by Quebec. And we have 20 minutes to go in this pivotal third and final round-robin game for both teams. It's 2-1 Knights after 40. Shots are 19-18 Knights, hits 14-8 Remparts. Time of attack of about a minute more. Passing, they're better. Face-offs 22 apiece. Power plays, we're 1 for 2. I scored the power play goal, and then the Remparts are 0 for 3. So yeah, obviously I scored the first goal, and then Dickinson scored the second. So let's get into this. Let's get into the third period. 2-1 Knights. and by the way, I might play the semifinal in this episode. If I do, I will play the entirety of the semifinal. That's part of the reason why I haven't played the entirety of the last 2 round robin games, is because I want to get to the semifinal. Here we go. Here's Del Monte. Shot! Just missed. Deonto Dickinson. Bont. Shot turned aside. I don't think 2-1's gonna hold up, so I don't know. You didn't miss anything. Face off right now. And we win the draw. Right off the draw. And there's a penalty. I was tripped up on the play. And I drew another penalty. I drew a slash earlier. And now I've drawn a trip. And we're on our 4th power play or something like that. I think 4th, because we're 1 for 3. 40 seconds to go. I don't think I had a shot. Well, I don't think we've had a shot yet, but I think I'm taking a face-off. So yeah, I'm on the 2nd power play unit, and I'm the center. We're 1 for 2 with 1 shot on the power play, which was my goal. And now I blocked the clearing attempt, but it ended up going out of play. Face-off. I don't know where the face-off's gonna be. Okay, it is still. I thought it should still be in their zone, but the clearing attempt hit me and went out of play. So no penalty, because obviously it was deflected. And now Vinny J, he'll shoot it! Knocked out of midair, and then a rebound's put right there, but a save by the goaltender. Now here's Waugh, or Roy. I think you pronounce it Waugh, probably. Now here's Vinny J. Up ahead, finds Del Monte. Finds that guy, but that didn't work at all. And it's dumped out of the zone. And Del Monte's got it. Guys out of the box, though, for Quebec. And now, backdoor! But a save as the goalie got rammed. Down low, Del Monte. And now, here's Vinny J from a tough angle, turned aside at full pressure. And now a turnover. Del Monte finds me, but a save as I shot it right into the chest with 15.5 to go and 22 seconds to go on the full pressure. I have a C+ for overall, so I have a goal, and then I have an own goal, a penalty, and then I drew 2 penalties. 12:03 or 12 minutes to go. 12:03 or under 12 minutes to go now, and now there's a shot turned aside. So someone on our team was changing when they had full pressure. Okay, 11:45 to go. It's 2-1. $19 saves for our goalie on 20 shots, right? And there's a penalty. 11:37 to go. It's a trip by Del Monte. And I think I'm on the 2nd penalty kill unit, or I'm not on the penalty kill at all. Well, I'm on the penalty kill. It's 5-on-3 for 7 seconds. This ain't good. And I'm taking the defensive zone face-off. So I'm on the 2nd penalty kill unit and the 2nd power play unit. And we lose the draw. And now, here's this guy. Shot turned aside. Rebound is there. And now this guy stole the puck back. One-timer blocked. One guy's back. This shot is the rebound is fired wide. They have full pressure. And they're up a man. And now Vinny J with a big poke. And backhands it down the ice. As everyone's on the ice is gassed, including me. I gotta get to the bench. 9 minutes to go and half a minute to go on the power play. But that's the effect of full pressure. We were scrambling, but good job by Vinny J to backhand it out of the zone. And it's 2 apiece, as they have tied the game. 2:20 to go in regulation, and we're tied at 2. Man. 2 minutes to go, tied at 2. And now, here's Thompson, save, rebound. And now Vinny J's got it. I'm just going to try to dump it in, but it was hit out of midair. At least get this game to overtime, so we're guaranteed at least 1 point. 1 minute. And now a shot, turned aside, rebound. What a save by our goaltender. And then I got it. That was my fault. And now it's in the corner, 25 seconds. They have full pressure. And now the puck is punched at the way. 15 seconds. Now it's down low. Move it, move it, move it. And we got the puck out of the zone. Up ahead, Vinny J for a buzzer beater. Save. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. And we are going to go to overtime. Tied at 2 apiece. And I'm pretty sure it's round robin overtime is 5 minutes 3-on-3 like the NHL. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's only 5-on-5 20 minutes when it's the semifinal or the final. So we blew a 2-0 lead. Shots are 30-26 Knights. Goals are 2 apiece. Hits 22-18 Remparts. Time of attack, we have like a minute and a half more. Passing, they're 10% better. Face-offs 30-26 Knights. Power plays, they're 0 for 5. We're 1 for 3. So let's stay in the 7th overtime, which I think is 5 minutes 3-on-3. And that's for round robin, that is. So both teams obviously have a point. Obviously, we can't get 3 points. Both teams did a point, and whoever wins this game in overtime or in a shootout will get the 2nd point. So we can't get 3 points, but we're guaranteed at least 1, which means I think we've guaranteed our spot in the semifinal because the Thunderbirds have 0 points, and you can't get 4 points in one game. So I think we guarantee our spot in the semifinal. We win the open and drop overtime, and now Vinny J on a breakaway! And I believe he hit the net, but the shot was stopped as I won the face-off and then had a breakaway. Oh, it's actually a 20-minute overtime, 3-on-3. So it's 3-on-3, but it's for 20 minutes, and now it's a 2-on-0! Centered, but a save! So I was right about the 3-on-3, but it's instead of 5 minutes, it's 20. So it's 20 minutes, 3-on-3, and now Vinny J shoots it, but a save. I actually kind of like 20 minutes 3-on-3. And now back door! And I was kind of in the slot and not right in front of the goalie. 17-20 of the Dow, 2-2. So I'm not sure if no one scores in these 20 minutes. I'm not sure then if we go to a shootout or not. I don't know, but it's 20 minutes 3-on-3, so I was half right on my prediction. And I win another face-off. Dickinson. Diego, Vinny J, save! Ah, my goodness. We almost have full pressure. The pressure bar is full. I had a breakaway, and then there was a 2-on-0. And we win another face-off. It is full pressure. Diego! His first shot was stopped. The second one went through the crease. And then score! Vinny J calls game! And the Knights win it in overtime! Vinny J, glove side on the Remparts goalie. And Vinny J has ended it in overtime. 3-2 the final. His 2nd of the game. This one's an overtime game winner. Game over. Obviously, we're technically the road team, so there's no goal horn that goes off. But Vinny J made a move, shot it from in between the circles, glove side on 35, their goalie. And we did obviously only 2 points, but we do get the win, so we're 1-1-1, 1-1-1-0 technically with 5 points because we did 2 points for the overtime win. As we win it about 4 minutes in the 3-on-3 overtime. It was 20 minutes 3-on-3. And there's coach, which should say, like, thanks for having the win. I mean, great job on the face-off, Vinny. That was the goal. That goal was thanks to you. Well, yes, it was, because I won the face-off, and I also scored it. I mean, like, you should say, coach should be saying, yeah, Vinny J, you're great. But now I have, 3 goals and 1 assist through 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points through 3 games. And obviously we still have 1 game to go, at least, 1 or 2. The shots ended up being 37-26 Knights. I was the 2nd star with 2 goals. Who the heck will be the 1st star? Why am I not the 1st star? Why is that guy the 1st star? It was the guy who scored the first. I think it was the guy who scored the 1st goal for Quebec. The guy that shot it off the pad of the goal and then hit my stick and went in. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 hits. Why was I not the 1st star? I scored the game winner. I should have been the 1st star. He should have been the 2nd. But instead he's the 1st? You gotta be kidding me. I mean, we had the same amount of points. I know he had 3 hits. But, like, I scored the game-winning goal. See, I don't get that. But we still won. I had 12 shots on goal. So I had 2 goals on 12 shots. I had a actually I had a 0 for plus minus. I did my first goal was a power play goal. Second one was because obviously I did a +1 for plus minus because of the because you don't get a +1 for plus minus when you score a power play goal, and then I had the own goal, and then obviously I got a +1 for that last goal. So I ended up having a 0 for plus minus, 2 goals, 2 points. So played just under 27 minutes, 12 shots, 16.7 shooting percentage. Dickinson had a goal and an assist. Diego had 2 assists. Del Monte had an assist. Mallets had an assist. Beyond had an assist. And then that's it. And then like Humphrey had a +1. A few guys had a -1. -2 for this George guy. And that's really it. But yeah. 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points or 3 games for Vinny J. Did the other team even have a shot in overtime? Yeah, no. The other team did not have a shot in overtime. The shots in overtime were 7-0 Knights. It was 10-9 Remparts in the first, 10-8 Knights in the second, 11-8 Knights in the third, and then 7-0 Knights in overtime. And the final shots were 37-26 Knights. So let's go back to the main menu and see who we're playing in the semifinals, because obviously even if we lost that game in overtime, and I'm not sure if no one scored in the 20-minute overtime, if we would do another 20-minute overtime, or if there was a shootout. I don't know. But we just need, even if we lost that game in overtime, we at least got a point. Obviously, we ended up getting 2 points, so we are in the semifinal. It possibly could be against the same team. It could be. And I think it's done. I had an A for offense, B minus for. Hold on. A for offense, B minus for defense, C plus for team play, B overall, 2 goals, 2 points, 12 shots, 6 faceoffs, 1. Played 26 minutes and 36 seconds. It could be against the same team, because I'm guessing the Thunderbirds. Well, I'm guessing the Thunderbirds are the team that are in 4th place, and then I'm guessing the Blazers were the team that got the bye. As promised with your brand on the rise, I have a nice endorsement opportunity for you. It's a cereal boss. You interested? Yeah, I love cereal. That's what I wanted to hear. You can expect to be on more boxes if your brand keeps rising. Speaking of cereal boxes, can we manage to get some for the guys and maybe the front office too? Or I cannot wait to see the bots. Let's do that. So I gained $9,500 and then plus 40 for brands. And we are gonna play I am gonna play the semifinal, the entirety of the semifinal right now. I just gotta sim to that. I have a conversation with a reporter, but we should have the semifinal coming up, because I'm guessing it might be the same team. Vinny, you've had a great run so far. You can't be too surprised to be here. How are you feeling about your opponents in the semifinal? You gotta respect them. How are you feeling about your team's capabilities going into the semifinals? How are you feeling about your team's capabilities about going into the semis? Do you think you have what it takes to get to the finals? Be a tough game, but I think we do. Is that a challenge I hear? Sounds like we're in for an exciting semifinal. You bet. So I'm guessing it's a rematch. So I have minus 75 brand, plus 75 management, and plus 75 teammate. And I figured it was the same team, and it is. As we're 2-1, they're 1-2. We are the home team now, because obviously we're the 2 seed, they're the 3 seed, and then I assume the Thunderbirds are the team that was in 4th, and the Blazers got the bye. So we could have a rematch. We'll have a rematch with the Blazers if we win this game. We finished 1-1-1-0, 1-1-1-0. So it looks like. Oh, it looks like the Thunderbirds and the Blazers beat the Thunderbirds in overtime. So it looks like the Blazers beat the Thunderbirds in overtime. So the Blazers finished 2-0-1-0 with 8 points. We finished 1-1-1-0 with 5 points. The Remparts finished 1-1-0-1 with 4 points, and the Thunderbirds finished 0-2-0-1 with 1 point. So obviously there was 8 points, 5 points, 4 points, and 1 point. So the Blazers will await the winner of the Knights and Remparts. So the winner of this game against the Remparts will play the Blazers in the Memorial Cup final, and then the Thunderbirds are the team that don't even make it to the elimination round. So Knights and Remparts, winner plays the Blazers in the championship. And obviously if we do get to the championship will be the next episode along with the NHL entry draft. Regardless of if we get to the finals or not, the next episode will be the NHL entry draft at some point. Obviously, if we get to the finals, the next episode will be the finals and the NHL entry draft. And the next episode after that will be Vinny J's NHL debut. So we're obviously playing the entirety of this game here on June 2nd, 2023. We're the home team, we're obviously the 2 seed, they're the 3 seed, so let's get into it. Both have the same offense and defense, but they have a better goalie. Obviously, Steadens are the same as the first episode and for the first 2 games of this episode, where we lost, 4-2 and then won 3-2 in overtime thanks to my game winning goal. But then I wasn't somehow the first star. And I have 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points through 3 games. The rematch, we just played the Remparts. Here we go, let's watch the prediction. James Cybulski, Memorial Cup semifinal. All the fans have rally towels here at Sandman Center in Kamloops, British Columbia, which is the host. And obviously the host team, the Kamloops Blazers, are in the final. They got a bye. The winner will play the Blazers in the championship. We're on your way. Fans are into it. They have rally towels. And now here's a shot stopped by the goaltender. 19:23 to go. And is that on me? What? Now I'm in the penalty box a minute into the game. I have a D overall. I usually have C or better. Okay, we kill it off, but that let I hit the puck. Okay, where am I? Oh, there I am. And now here's a centering pass, and that got deflected over the net. So we kill off the penalty. I have a D plus overall. I rarely see that. 11:29 to go. We win the draw. What was that pass? And now a turnover. Vinny J with a takeaway, but then the same guy took it back away from me. And now a good poke check. Del Monte, we gotta go forward, dude. And now Vinny J kind of snuck behind the defense, but there was a guy back there. Rebound, score! Diaco! And the London Knights strike first in the semifinal. I shot it purposely looking for a rebound, and George Diaco found the juicy rebound and shot it by the sprawled out goaltender. I'm not sure why he sprawled, because that left the left side of the net wide open. And then he also tripped over the goalie's pads and went head first into the net. But it's George Diaco and the London Knights strike first in the semifinal, assisted by me and that Blanc. So now that's my second assist and 5th point of the tournament. And now here's a shot, it's blocked. The horn did go off because we're technically the home team. It's a quick goal horn. And now here's Del Monte between 2 guys, but a save. And now George stole it away. And a shot is blocked by Noss. And now here's a shot blocked by Vinny J as he laid out to block it. And now the puck is out the center. I'm just going to dump it in because I should go to the bench here. So obviously, I got on the other side of the center red line to dump it. 125 they down in the first, 1-0 London. Final 60 seconds. And now puts out in front. Keep it in, keep it in. And now a shot by Vinny J through a screen. But he flashed the leather with 26 seconds to go. "26 seconds to go in the period and 26 seconds to go in the full pressure. And we win the draw. Off the draw, but a save. So we have full pressure prime for the rest of the period. And a save, rebound, loose. And it's a save. Puck was loose on the side of the net, and that's the end of the period. I didn't realize how little time there was left. 1-0 Knights after the opening 20 minutes here in the semifinal, and apparently DeMonico, or whatever his name is the captain, because I saw the C on his shoulder. So not DeMonico, but George Diego is our captain, because I saw the C on his jersey. Second period, let's get into it right away here. But first, shots 11-4 Knights, hits 8-7 Knights. Time attack with about a minute more. Face-offs 8-5 Knights. Power plays, we haven't had one. And then the rim parts are 0 for 1. Thanks, that was on my penalty. So let's get into the second period. 1-0 Knights here in the semis. Let's go, boys. And we lose the opening draw of the second. And now a centering pass, not blocked. And now Vinny J, I just did that, just so I did it out. It's probably going to be an icing. And I guess it's not. I don't know why that was not. I don't think that was touched. And they were first to the circles, but I'll take it. And then forecheck by Del Monte. He's my buddy. And I just dump it down. I was trying to get that net, but it was wide right. And I did it in. I was trying to poach at the puck, instead I got his feet. Second tripling penalty, and we're doing the penalty till it ends. My bad, guys. I have D+ for team play. My goodness. Yeah, we're killing off again. I really appreciate the PT. His booze. I went to the wrong door. 13:39 to go. 1-0. Now this guy, backdoor, hit States. And now a centering pass. Kind of forced that one, but a save. Well, not a save, but it was blocked off. The shot actually never happened. Dude, I hit the button. Darn it. My bad. My bad. And we scored. And it's Del Monte. Halfway through the game, it's 2-0. And now here's Vinny J. Shoots it off the glove of the goaltender. And now Vinny J's got it to the... I don't know what that was. He just gave it almost right to the other team. And did forecheck. And now he almost put that in the net. Loose in the blue paint. And now Vinny J trying to split the defense. And Vinny J in a breakaway. But what a save by the goaltender for the rim parts. As I split the D, but the goalie said no. And now a shot turned aside by our goalie. And now in front, save with 22 or 92 right in the grill of our goalie. 7 minutes to go. And now there's a shot. I think I got a piece of that. And then and the puck eventually got to the net, but a save by our goalie. And now there's a centering pass got broken up. Good forecheck. Del Monte, point. Down low, Diego. Vinny J save. Rebound Del Monte. Got blocked. And I poached at the puck away from Darcy. 5 minutes to go. That is his name. And now a centering pass, approaching up, down low! And the shot is stopped, and the net is dislodged. Play is stopped, and it should be a neutral on face-off. It is because the offensive player hit the net off. Now there's Darcy. Dude, almost put the puck in your own net, dude. I mean, what are you doing? And now there's a shot stopped by the goalie with 3:17 to go, 2-0 Knights. And in the second period, 2-0 London Knights. Well, we're 20 minutes away from playing the Blazers again in the Memorial Cup Finals, but still 20 minutes to go. Shots are only 17 apiece, and it's 2-0 Knights after 40 minutes of play, and I'll see you in the next clip. I'm back. You didn't miss anything. It's second intermission, 2-0 London Knights, because we're 20 minutes away from going to the Memorial Cup Finals to play the Blazers, but obviously there's still 20 minutes to go here. I just let my dogs back in, and then while I was letting my dogs in, I was charging this camera because this camera was almost dead, and it was charging for about 10-15 minutes because I had to let my dogs in and do a few other things. Now my camera is at 2 bars out of 4. My dogs are both in here. One's on the other couch, and then one's literally right in front of my table here. As hopefully they'll be watching me go to the Memorial Cup Finals, but who knows? Third period, we're up 2-0. I know this might be a video. I know this video might be about an hour, give or take, but once I get into the NHL, my videos will not be this long. Now we're on the way in the third, 2-0 Knights, and did forecheck, did turnover, the captain, and that didn't work. Here's Noss as we're on the way in the third, and he went through my poke check, and now Vinny J's got it. Up ahead, Del Monte, a time got bumped, but got the puck up the ice. Del Monte walked right in, but a save, and did his own, or Diego actually did the rebound, finds me, and then got tipped wide. It was going right, got tipped left. That should apparently hit his mask. We have full pressure. Back door! I got it back though. We have full pressure. And that pass is behind me, and they will get out of danger here. And I accidentally hit the button, so now I'm off the ice. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes into the third, 2-0. 9:35 to go. We're on the power play for 1:19. There was a 2-minute minor for interference, and then a double minor for high sticking, because there's a double minor for high sticking if there's blood. And now here's Bond blocked. Now on the power play, they score! Diego! Power play goal! 9.5 to go, and it's 3-0 Knights. His second of the game, as the captain has 2 in the game, and it's 3-0. As the shot was blocked, number 8 for the Remparts turned it over, and then our captain has ripped it, blocker side on the Remparts goalie, and it's 3-0. And there was a lot of traffic in the middle there, and I think we're... Okay, no, it's back to 5-on-5, so we scored in the second half of that double minor. And I dumped it in there. I think I was at the red line. I guess I was, but no, I said 9 minutes to go. So we scored in the second half of that double minor. But you can't score twice. You can score in the first 2 minutes and the last 2 minutes. But we scored in the last 2 minutes. We scored like 5 seconds into the power. 5 seconds after I came onto the ice. One-timer! Or really a slap shot. It wasn't a one-timer, but teed it up. Got through a screen. 8:06 to go, but our goalie made the save with 8:06 to go. Here's Dickinson. Finds me. Center for Diego, knocked off his stick. And I missed the poke check. And now here done the Remparts. Stood steal by Bont. Here's Diaco. And I tried to make a move and it worked. And now the puck's down. Back to the point. Bond, Diego, backhander save. I'm going to go off the ice here, see if I can get another shift. And it's 5-0 with 1:26 to go as we scored 2 goals when I was off the ice for that, 2-3 minutes. And it's 5-0 with a minute to go, so we put the nail in the coffin. Obviously, they're not going to pull their goalie. The CPU never pulls their goalie when they're down by more than 2. But even in real life, if you're down by 5, you're not going to pull him. 25 seconds to go here. Diego looking for a hat trick. Finds me. Backhander save. And it's loose. 15 seconds to go. That was a good save. 10 seconds as the London Knights are 10 seconds away from going to the finals. Behind the net. Number 4's got it. Vinny J's got it. Up ahead. 3, 2, 1. Game over. The London Knights are going to the Memorial Cup final. As we win the game 5-0 and we're going to the finals. There's a celebration and there'll be a handshake line momentarily. The greatest tradition in sports, the handshake line's coming up. After the celebration, the London Knights will play the Kamloops Blazers in the finals. The captains are first to shake hands. There's Vinny J right there, shaking number 9. And obviously there's no trophy until you win the championship. As I had, 1 assist? I only had 1 assist in this. So yeah, I didn't score, but I did get 1 assist. I assisted on our captain's first goal, but I'll take it. Shots ended up being 33-21 Knights. I'm not sure who the 3rd star was, but the 2nd star was our goalie for getting the shutout. And the 1st star was George Diego, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 hits. So our captain had 2 goals and an assist. And our goalie who got the shutout was the 2nd star. And then someone from our team was the 3rd star. I don't know who it was because it didn't show for some reason. But yeah. And the hits were 2019 Remparts. Time of attack, we had 3 minutes more. Passing, give or take the same. Faceoffs 19-14 London. Power plays, Remparts were 0 for 2. We were 1 for 1. And then no shorting the goals for either team. We scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third to put the nail in the coffin of the Remparts. As at the end there, our captain shot 1 more time with 1 second to go. Their goalie made the save at the horn. As Diego shot 1 more time for good measure. The horn sounded and the final score was 5-0. As I just had 1 assist. I had 10 shots on goal. Played 27 minutes and 42 seconds. 1 assist, 1 point, +1 for plus minus. 10 shots, obviously I didn't score, so 0 shooting percentage. But, hey, at least I got a point. And bottom line is we won, and we're done with the championship. So we'll be playing the Blazers. We already played the Blazers once. It was in the 2nd round robin game. Obviously, in that game, I only played the 3rd period. But the Blazers won that game 4-2. But obviously, in the I'll be playing the entirety of the championship game. Yeah, I'll be playing the entirety of the Memorial Cup final game. So obviously, when I played the first time we played the Blazers, I only played the 3rd period, and I mean it was 2-1 going into the 3rd period in that game, but we ended up losing 4-2. As obviously we beat the Remparts in our last round robin game in overtime, and now I beat them again in the semifinals 5-0. So we beat them in overtime, and then we shut them out. But yeah. That's pretty much it. I have, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points through 4 games, with 1 game left to go. And hopefully we can finish off the Memorial Cup tournament with a Memorial Cup championship. And then obviously after that, there'll be the NHL entry draft. So the next episode of a series will be the Memorial Cup final and the NHL entry draft. That'll be the next episode of a series, which will be episode number 3. And then episode number 4 will be Vinny J's NHL debut with whoever drafts him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hit subscribe with the like button. Subscribe if you have any. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 3 of this Vinny J NHL 24 Be a Pro series. See you in episode number 3. And eat a lot of bacon. And go Knights. And I'll see you in the Memorial Cup final. See you then.